Hi there everyone, my name is Shayle Nelson and here's my presentation 1 on enablers and disablers. And in this presentation I will show you how Google+, a web-based social media platform, was a failed innovation, while TAVI, an implant used for heart disease, was a successful innovation. According to a blog post written by Google, they intended Google Plus to be a new generation of social networking, since they wrote that social networking was awkward and broken. So some might say they felt threatened by Facebook's gaining popularity, and they intended on essentially outdoing Facebook. Now, on top of being a social networking site, Google also wanted Google Plus to become an enjoyable browsing experience with interest feeds in more than 40 languages. They also wanted it to be a hangout space, a chat space, a location sharing platform, a photo sharing network, and more. So, in the end, Google Plus was a fail. This can be attributed to number one, it was just too complicated to use. It required the user choosing interests for their browsing feeds, and it required the user to sort each person in their social network into different circles, and this was just too much organizing for the user. It wasn't any fun anymore. Another reason was it was unclear what Google Plus even was. Was it a social media network? Was it a photo sharing place? Was it a place to hang out? It was just not clear what it was. And lastly, even if Google Plus was able to compete with Facebook, they were just too late to market their product. Even if Google was able to create new innovative ideas that outdid Facebook, Facebook was already well established since they launched in 2006 to the general public, while Google Plus was released 5 years later. So anything Google Plus was able to innovate, Facebook would have been also able to replicate and deliver to the public. The next innovation I'm going to talk about is called TAVI, and it is used as a treatment for some forms of heart disease, namely aortic valve stenosis. Now this is essentially a narrowing of the artery where the blood from the heart is pumped to the rest of the body. As you can see in the image to the right, the artery is being narrowed mostly and usually due to calcium buildup. When the pathway becomes smaller, many complications can happen. For one, blood pressure can rise just as water pressure would from a narrowed water hose, as you can see in the image. And the heart would also have to work a lot harder than it should in order to pump blood to the rest of the body, and this could lead to heart failure. In the past, the only treatment option for this type of heart disease was to replace the narrowed valve through surgery. Now for some, surgery is more of a risk than actually living with this disease. So for these patients, an implant known as TAVI was developed. If you're interested, TAVI is an abbreviation for transcatheter aortic valve implantation. The image to the right shows this process where a catheter puts the implant in place so as to widen the previously narrowed valve. TAVI was a successful innovation for 3 reasons. Number one, it was a brand new treatment option. It gave hope to many patients who were not a candidate for surgery. 2, it is a reliable treatment option. It works very well, although not quite as good as replacement surgery. And 3, it is a simple and quick procedure. The treatment is significantly less complicated than surgery, so it is a very lucrative option for high-risk patients. Thank you all for watching my presentation, and I look forward to watching yours as well.